Hello everyone, and welcome back to BeamNG Drive. This is the second episode I did of BeamNG Drive. I made the first episode to BeamNG Drive like 4 months ago, something like that. I remember it was like late 2020, but I was still in 10th grade. But anyway, we are back in BeamNG Drive, which is the game where I forgot to move the mic in front of me. I forgot to move the mic in front of me. Yeah, no. Yeah, that was from the other BeamNG Drive video. So if you didn't watch that, you probably won't get that. But anyway, we are back in BeamNG Drive, of course. Now, BeamNG Drive, I'm assuming you already know, is a game where you just drive into things, you crash into things, you do whatever the heck you want, essentially. Like, you got all these modes, but no one really cares about these other modes. You got free roam. Now, in BeamNG Drive, you can get like a ton of mods for the game, so you can get a lot of maps, and you can get a lot of cars that are not included in the base game. So, alright, like right now, let's say I'll go to West Coast USA. This is not a mod. This comes with the game. We're going to go to Chinatown. This is like my favorite map for kind of cruising around. I don't know why I'm even explaining the game. I'm assuming you know what this game is, or I'm assuming you've at least seen some videos, or at least you know what the game is a little bit, at least. But this map is basically supposed to model San Francisco. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. Yeah, thanks, OBS. But this map is supposed to be like San Francisco, but they call it Belasco City. But the map is called West Coast USA. In my last video, when I say last video, I mean my last BeamNG video. In my last BeamNG video, I did a scenario on this map, like a scenario, an Uber driver scenario, where I just crashed into everything. Maybe I could do something like that again this episode. So when you spawn into the map, this is your default truck. Of course, this is an actual truck you get in the game by default. I'm playing with an Xbox 360 controller, by the way. I think controller is just a lot easier with this game. So you can change cameras, you can go first person, and as I mentioned before, or at least I think I mentioned this before, this is my favorite map for just driving around normally, like this. So you can see, like, now I'm just actually driving nicely and normally here. Let's see, you got a red light over here. We're just going to slow down for that. Had to apply the brakes pretty hard there. But, okay. Anyway, so, yeah, who cares about... Oh, never mind. Turn green. Anyway, but alright. You could also just wreak havoc, essentially, and do whatever the heck you want. Like, I don't know, you can do that. That works, too. Or you can just go ahead and freaking... You could basically just... Yeah, you can do whatever you... Oh, I missed all of that? Really? Bro. Okay, I really don't understand how that works. I really don't. I missed everything there. I missed, like, all of the, obstacles in my way. I don't understand how that works. But anyway, I don't know. I've kind of been playing this game a lot more recently, and I'm not even really sure why. One thing I am looking really forward to is driving in real life and getting my actual permit. So in October, I'm going to turn 16, and I can get my actual driving permit in October. So maybe that's why I play this game a lot, because I'm excited to actually get a permit and to actually be able to drive on the roads and stuff. My friend Ryan, or Turbo Laser Gaming, is getting his in August, and he's already studying the book a little bit, the New York State driving book for the permit. I think I'm going to start studying that in the summer, when I have more time. Although, to be fair, now, it's 8:34 p.m. on a school day, but... I don't have that much homework, like, due tomorrow, but I should probably do some science research. Yeah, I'm gonna work on my Westlake methods. No one's gonna know what the heck that means, but yeah, maybe if I'm gonna watch this in the future, I'll know what I'm saying, which I probably will. Oh my god. Okay. That wasn't so bad. But anyway, I don't know what I was saying before. Yeah, I'm going to work on science research after I make this video. Today I went to school in person. I don't know why I'm talking about my personal life here, but I'm just kind of cruising around, breaking a lot of laws. But I guess this is good, like a chill thing or something. A lo-fi. Lo-fi. So today I went to school in person, and tomorrow I'm going to go to school in person as well. This is the second time I'm going to school 2 days consecutively. Like, I already went to school yesterday, and I'm going to school tomorrow again. Oh my god, I'm not even paying attention to where I'm going. I'm going to the same area. And, oops. That's great. Yeah, merge through there. That's okay. That's okay. Yep. Oh, we got a little canal down here. And I'm probably going to start editing this tomorrow morning, actually. So, hey, Editor Liyte, if you're editing this tomorrow morning, say hi. What do you mean, no? What the hell does that even mean? Thank you. Okay, yeah, sorry, I don't know what that was. But anyway, we're going to do the same route once again. I am going to switch maps, and I am going to switch the vehicle in a second. I just want to do the same thing again. Alright, let's see, maybe going 92 miles an hour. Maybe I could make it? Somewhat. Somewhat. Not really. Not really. I crashed into some rocks. I didn't even make it into the canal this time. Okay, I changed the gain on my mic a little bit. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. Alright, so I'm just going to reset in this part of the town, and we are going to change vehicles. So I have quite a bit of mods. Like you see, we got the Tesla Model 3. This is a mod, for example. We got, what else? Like this school bus, that's another mod. This Tesla Cybertruck, that's another mod. Yeah, I had more mods at one point, but one time BeamNG updated, and it put the rest of my mods that I already had in my repository, and I just never bothered to put them back in. But I do have a bit more mods. Okay, I think we're going to keep it a little bit normal for now. This is my favorite car to just drive around normally, because I do like to play this game just to drive around, because I really like driving, and I'm really looking forward to getting my permit, of course, and being able to drive in person. Well, you can't really drive virtually. I mean, yeah, unless you're playing BeamNG Drive. But also, I got Pringles. This is the same can of Pringles. If you saw my short from yesterday about the walk to CVS, the edited short, it's the same Pringles can that I started eating when I was walking home. And they're not stale or anything. Well, I'd hope so, because there's a cover. And there we go. I'm just gonna drive this around normally, like actually normally. Like when I was driving that truck around, I was not driving around normally. I think we can agree on that. I was just going really absurdly fast. So I see I'm just starting off nice and easy here. Alright, second gear. Yeah, this is a manual, by the way. Okay, let's see. Stop at the light. Neutral. I don't think you need to have the clutch in when you're putting it into neutral, depending on the situation. Now, I'm not sure. I've never, like, actually driven a manual in real life. I know a lot about manuals, like, in theory. Like I know what certain things will do in theory, but I don't actually have real experience with a manual, so I'll have no idea if that's actually true or not. But in theory, I know that you don't always need the clutch you don't always need the clutch to put it in neutral. There we go. So we'll clutch in, put it in first gear. You definitely need the clutch to put it in gear, though. Okay, that was a terrible turn. You know, I think San Francisco is probably like the worst possible place to drive a manual, if I'm being honest, because of all the hills. Eating Pringles and driving. Stop sign. Alright, first gear. First gear. Clutch. Oh, I'm already in first gear. Okay. There you go. Now, if you don't know, back there, like, I kind of rolled back a little bit. That's kind of what happens in manuals when you're on a hill. Now, unless you're really good at driving them, or you have a handbrake, or you use a handbrake, you will essentially inevitably roll back if you're stopped on an uphill segment. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I can't speak words today. Alright, let's see. I think I can probably make this turn in second gear because I don't need to stop. There we go, we have enough revs. Okay, that's good. Fourth gear. Yeah, see, I'm driving around nice and easy. Alright, I'll slow down for this curve. I'll downshift. I just rev matched. I think that was a rev match. I mean, I don't know if the game even caught the fact that I blipped the throttle. Yeah, I'm talking like I actually know what I'm doing. Also, what's kind of weird about the clutch in this game is that you can push the clutch in with left bumper. Sometimes it puts it in for you, even though you don't need the clutch in at certain times. Alright, stop sign. Maybe I'll just put it into first gear. No, I think it's a good idea to put it into first gear before you stop when you're at a stop sign. Also, the game releases the clutch for you, because, like, you don't have another... In the game, like, you don't have too many trigger buttons. So, like, in this game, the trigger buttons are the brake and gas pedals, but there is no third trigger button that you can really use for a clutch. So the game just kind of does it for you, but at the same time, you can also kind of use the clutch yourself. There you go. Like, I don't think I needed the clutch there when I was shifting. Oh, well, I definitely needed the clutch there, but maybe when I was, maybe if I shifted to neutral before 1,000 RPM while I'm slowing down, I don't need the clutch. I mean, of course, it's going to be different for every car, but I'd say roughly. You know, to be honest, I don't know if anyone is going to know what I'm talking about whatsoever. I'm probably talking to myself here, if I'm being honest. Alright, I'm just going to downshift into seconds. Slow down a little. I don't know why I'm at 1,000 RPM right now. Okay, turn. Alright, and that was fine. That was a nice little deceleration. Okay, now I'll just put it in neutral. And in real life, I don't think you would have needed the clutch for that. But the game just automatically put the clutch in when I put it in neutral. I didn't push the clutch in. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna stop talking about manuals and, just real driving, because I'm positive that no one cares. You probably want to see some crashing, so that's what we're gonna do. So you might be thinking that this is just a regular old city bus. Well, it is, except for the fact that it has freaking nitro engines on the back and can do this. Okay, that was not a great demonstration. But yeah, this thing, like, you can drive around this bus normally, just like this. But then once you go full throttle, you activate the freaking engines, the nitro engines in the back. Okay, see, I'm in the driver's seat of the bus now, alright? I'm just driving the bus around normally, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go on the highway. I'm just gonna normally go on the highway here. This is probably going to be a tight turn. I like to think I'm okay at maneuvering, but a bus, though, yeah, no. No, I'm not used to having this much space behind me, but I did it, though. See, I'm accelerating. I'm on the on-ramp. I'm accelerating to see if I can get to highway speeds. But that's not enough power. Yup. This is what we need. I think we're at highway speeds now. This is okay. This is fine. This is fine. Just got a little bit of speed on us. Yep, this is a very normal bus ride, I'm pretty sure. Oops. Oops, oops. That's okay. That's okay. We can use these walls as guidelines. Just like in the last episode, we had the, freaking, oh my god, I think the door just fell behind us. Oh my god. The sidewalk were the guidelines in the last episode, but the walls in this tunnel are guidelines now. And we didn't even cause that much damage to the bus. I mean, just a minor scratch. Alright, I'm gonna switch maps. I think Endless Highway is a good one for what I want to try to do. Okay, so we have a regular city bus, not one with the engines. Like, when I go full throttle, there is no engine that activates, but what I want to do here, I want to park this in the middle, right? Just right like that. Okay, so we are now going to take a bus, a hero bus, which is the one with the nitro engines, and we are going to spawn new. Alright, and now we're just going to be careful not to hit the other one. Alright, there we go. And we are just going to drive off. Now, you do have a limited amount of fuel, but we can always just reset. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Yep. Okay, now stop. Yeah, we could just do that too. Okay, anyway. Now we got to turn around, and I think the other bus is in that direction. Okay, so we're going to restart it from over here, and we are just going to ram into that other bus. You could also get a cinematic camera, which looks like this, which, honestly, I think sometimes this can look ridiculous. Oh, is that the other bus? No, it's not, but... Oh, that's a dangerous ramp. 250, 250. Okay, we ran out of fuel, but that's okay. Hello! Oh, jeez. Okay, both of them are on fire. Jeez, okay, that was pretty freaking brutal. We switched to the other one as well and reset that. I think I reset this the wrong way, but I don't know. Hopefully I'm going in the right direction and we can hit the other bus. Is that the bus? Is that the bus? That's the bus. That's the bus. That's the bus. Yo! Okay. Well, we now have a bendy bus. Alright, I'm gonna do that one more time, but I want to see... I know you can activate slow motion, but I mess with all my keybinds, so I don't remember what my keybinds are. Slower motion, alt left, alt right. Okay, so does that work? Oh, it does, okay. Yep, this is still fine. Oops! There we go. So this time I'm gonna use slow motion. Okay, mind the ramp. There we go. Or maybe they can hit in 100 slow motion. Now go a bit faster. Whoa. And here you have the buses combining in slow motion. Oh, they separated. Okay, then. I think I'm gonna try that one more time, but on 100 times slow motion. This looks like the most anticlimactic thing ever, but just wait a second, and... Yep. Buses literally merge into each other. And my camera's having a spasm. Let me increase it a little bit. Yeah, they created like this little S thing. Okay, yeah, we're okay. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this episode. This was, I guess, a little bit more of a serious BeamNG episode. Like, I actually was... But anyway, this was more of a serious driving episode, kind of. Only towards the end, we really got into the crashing and stuff. I feel like a majority of this episode was serious driving. Hopefully that's okay. Maybe next BeamNG episode will be more crash-related. But anyway, that's going to be the end of it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later. Wait, no, that's the outro for my shorts. Let me just restart that fully. That's going to be the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed watching, and goodbye.